Hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to the live. Also, no, Jeremiah, I'm not playing Rivals today. I was playing it a little bit today, this morning. Got some interesting teammates saying I wasn't doing my job, even though I literally was trying to keep them alive. But we still won that game regardless. But we're going to be reacting to some Sonic Racing crossworld stuff and then something else because I missed a couple of things. I'm not sure if I'll listen to the music though, because I'm not sure if I'll get copyrighted. Hopefully not. Let's see. Hold on.
You're leading.
Okay, hold on. Let's see. Hold on.
Yeah. It's good for the constructors, I guess. What? I've just been squished.
Get on my sleep. Okay. That's. I'm just testing the volume, see if it's too high. Okay. Oh. So, whoops. Let's put this. Change this to HD. Oh, it's 720p. Okay. And then hold on, my creator code. Y'all don't have. If y'all do have play Fortnite, y'all can use it. How's my Friday? It's doing. I've been good. It's been a really good Friday. Hold on. Move this slightly over. It's been really good. I just mostly been resting most of the day. Okay, let's react to some of this stuff now. I probably won't talk that much though.
You're leading. Yeah. It's good for the constructors, I guess. What? I've just been squished. Get on my slipstream. Give me a toe. No. Yeah, I've hit many walls. Like I'm back in Monaco. That was tough. I need to have a drink. I'm big Sonic. I'm cooler Sonic. How do I modify? Yes. Oh, mate, look at my front aero now. Yeah, look at my rear wing. My guys, they can fly. Oh, whoa, what? Interesting. Oh, I'm doing some mad I just tricks. Did a quadruple backflip. Wait, how are you behind me now? Yeah, exactly. What's happened there? What the... This is mad. I'm now going into another world, Sonic Racing. I've just done 3 backflips. Oh! On the podium. That was tough. I need to have a drink. Oh my god. Shocking. You've just turned right hand down straight into me off the start. I don't know what you're on about, mate. Where are you? Which one are you? You're in that green car now. Yeah, we're both trying to beat Omega here, right? Boom! Oh no, sorry, that was me. I've hit the grass. I pushed you off there. Get on my slipstream. Give me a toe. No! You didn't give me one in Barcelona. Oh my god. Oh, are you kidding me, man? Why have you done that? That's unsportsmanlike behaviour, that. Oh, whoa. Yeah, they can do that again. Is that you again? Yeah, that was... Get out of the way. Oh, I've just been... What? I've just been squished. Come on. You are joking. P9, man. And Omega won the bloody race. Oh, God. All right. Have Omega win the championship. Yeah, we have to just beat Omega. Oh, that was... I nailed that.
A water park from Sonic.
I need an upgrade on the front end.
Sonic. Shoot, I forgot the name.
You're joking. Was that
it's
you? Yeah, I don't know what I just did though. I'm just telling you.
Sonic Rush, one of the Sonic Rush games. Man, I had a massive brain fart.
Or have I? Is that you? Oh my god, I don't know what's happening. You're leading. Yeah. It's good for the constructors, I guess. I tell you what, my boat is the best one. Your boat's a goat. My boat is the goat. Oh, I've hit the grass, mate. Oh, I hit the grass as well. This is a joke. Come on. Oh no, I lost out to Omega. How's the championship looking? Well, I'm out of things. I literally cannot win the championship. I need to put rival Omega in the fence. I cannot win, so I can help. Yes. Oh. So I can win the championship. Okay. You're on your own. No, you can't. You're on your own. You can't. Oh, what? I stalled it. Wow. This is a joke. Now when I monster truck, I can flatten everyone. That's the start of absolute dreams. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to use it. Mate, what? Oh, I nailed that corner.
Oh, I just realized the reference.
A second in a corner. Is this you out front? It was. What a move! What did I do? You threw a bomb. Yes, I did. Oh, I've hit the wall. I've hit the wall again. My controllability is not too good here. Yeah, I've hit many walls. Like I'm back in Monaco. Okay, I'm next to Omega. How much are you going to pay me to take him out? All my winnings. No, don't. Omega's just cut the corner and somehow ended up in the middle of us. Whoa. Omega's back, man. How has he done me? That is a joke. All right, boat, this is my time to shine. The boat's actually mad. No! Are you joking? How has that person just done that? Jeez, man. Well, I didn't win the championship, but I won a race. I'll take it. #1 time spent on top. Cool. Basically, another way of saying most unlucky. P2, P3, Omega's unfortunately.
Dang,
outrageous.
imagine
Yeah.
being
I've
beat
called
by a
some dodgy
computer
tactics. I reckon
literally in game and actually
you lose.
by
Yeah,
design.
thanks, bro.
That's
That was pretty
crazy.
cool. It was. That's probably more competitive than we get on the track. Yeah,
Probably a bit harder.
good fun though.
It was
Very
good fun. I just need to know the
but-
shortcuts for next time. I
Yeah.
feel like I was abiding by the rules too much.
Not exploiting enough
Next
loopholes.
time, no rules.
That's actually interesting how they collab with that. I actually kind of like that though. It's kind of cool. But what's the other Sonic stuff I was gonna react to? Oh, it was. Actually, I hope I don't get copyrighted, but we're still gonna react to the opening cinematic
Oh, I thought we were
after
gonna
this
recreate that
commercial.
photo.
Couldn't find it.
I'm not gonna talk that much.
Traveling so fast, is this the future or the past? No stopping anyone, no stopping anyone. Grab those golden rings, those things will make your engine sing. Better than everyone, better than everyone. Here we go, time to blow. Here we go, fast like whoa. Here we go, out of control. Set your goals, steal their souls. It's Sonic racing all around the world. Step and ever, make the tires burn. Go bring some treasure. Chaos every turn, we're trailblazing. Sonic racing. Time to go, now we're starting up the show. Open the gate, I'm gonna be great, only see the gold rolls. Hopping through the mansions, looking like the flash. Kids on me know, gotta be low, cross the world. Sonic racing, cross the world,
Yo, that was actually kind of fire. I actually like that intro and also the music as well. Hold on, let me see. Sucks that DLC is like $90, so pre-order today to play 3 days early. Yeah, that's the last time. Yeah, they did that last time with Sonic X Shadow. I heard a lot of people did not like the music for the opening, which I like it. I don't know why a lot of people don't like it. Maybe it will take some time for people to grow on them. But I actually want to watch the animated teaser because they always do animated teasers with their games now, which is dope. Wow, that's okay. That's it. Okay. I know it was a teaser, but I was expecting at least 10 more seconds. At least 10 more seconds. Okay. You know what? We'll listen to the music. We'll listen to the music. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted. Or if I do, I'll just mute this part out later. Let's listen to Digital Circus. Yo, they, they cooked with that. That was so good. That was so good. I like that. That was so good. Like, this game is looking better than Team Sonic Racing, which I played Team Sonic Racing, guys. It was alright. It was alright. Transform was better. I'm not sure this game will beat out Transform, though. In terms of how I like it, though. But I am interested, though. Okay, then we have a couple two left. Then we're going to react to some other things, because if I don't, this live will be like 20 minutes long, and I don't want to have like a very short live.
My work is easy because
Also, let me know if I need to like turn up the volume or anything like that, or is it good on y'all end?
here's how I keep track of all my tasks. I start by brain dumping everything I need.
What? That's a lot of customization. Wait, that Roulette Road from Sonic Heroes. I just realized that. Let's go. Oh yeah, there's different skills you can equip, I heard. Oh yeah, there's Roulette Road. Yo, that's clean. But I'm also thinking about what this. What's going on? Hold on. Oh, Werehog! I think I am. Wait, hold on. Let's go back. Hold on. The hoverboard. Let me sign up for an Sega account and get the. I'm kind of biased. I like Sonic Riders, so maybe I might make a Sega account. I'll see how I feel though. I'm kind of biased about that. I'll think about it. That's actually dope though. Okay, let's see this once real quick. It's kind of cool how they're partnering up with like different actual car companies in real life. That's actually dope. But that's like all the Sonic stuff. What's the other stuff I wanted to react to? Wait, I had it open. Okay. Where's the other one? Oh, do I only have 2 tabs open? Oh yeah, I only have 2 tabs. Okay. We're going to Oh, actually, yeah, I can actually say it the name. We're actually going to react to Among Us versus Fall Guys Death Battle. I will say that from what I remember, Death Battle is a slightly more mature, so I'm just letting y'all know. Just for future references, I'm just letting y'all know. And then we're going to react to Wile E. Coyote versus Tom and Jerry one, because I'm really curious about that one too. So I may not talk that much with this guy, just let y'all know.
The year was 2020, the long wait as we all experienced the most viral sensation in recent years. It was Among Us.
Fall Guys was the biggest news that year. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. In the lonely dark of space, aboard a malfunctioning vessel, a peculiar crew of bean-shaped astronauts must work together to save their souls from a quiet demise.
Tons of stuff could go wrong at any moment, and it's up to these colorful clowns to fix it. Impressive, since their spacesuits don't seem to have any arms.
Oh, that's not actually a suit, that's just how they are.
Wait, what? Ew, why?
More on that later. The tasks they undertake to save their ship require varying degrees of difficulty and skill. It may not take much to reconnect some wires in the cafeteria, but it certainly does to clear asteroids when your ship is moving faster than light.
If that's not a suit, then why do they have a cafeteria when they don't have a mouth?
At any point, these creatures must draw from medical training, electrical skills, and mechanical know-how.
Okay, but it's total chaos, so teamwork is key. They gotta spread out and trust that while they're all swiping cards, they have each other's backs, right?
Well, success is always uncertain, as though fate has placed some external force that stands between this species and their survival.
There's an imposter among them! I mean, among us, but not us.
Oh, I'm doing well. I'm just reacting to some things, but I'm doing really well.
Just what an imposter would
How are
say.
you doing
They're
today?
shape-shifting aliens. They could be anyone, or any mad scientist in a lab coat.
The imposter threatens the pack and pushes them towards extinction by any means necessary. Anything from damaging lights to wrecking the ship's reactor.
Which can be tricky to fix in time. Even though imposters are naturally skilled at crawling through the vents, the crewmates need special engineer training to do the same.
I feel the same way. I'm kind of just chilling too. I might pop by your stream later though, I'm just letting you know.
The others
If I'm not
always know
busy.
something isn't right, and the imposters use that paranoia to motivate their prey into ejecting each other into space, just for being kinda sus.
I ordered
Of course.
200 hand-forged knives to my dorm room and built a Wix website to sell them.
Okay, skip.
Yeah, Wiz is the imposter.
He does seem to know an awful lot about these aliens. And just to put it out there, it isn't me.
That's a good point. Have you ever heard him say sus?
No, what do you mean? Knowing a lot is literally my job.
No, this is not. I did not work on this animation. No.
I agree with the metal bowling ball.
Well, I knew the sussy buck
I did like the
from
Fairy
the
Odd
beginning.
Parents and
And
Dora
again,
Explorer
just to be
animation
very
recently.
clear, it isn't me.
Same here.
Oh, come on. Anyone could be the imposter, Boomstick. It's completely random.
Random starts with R and so does. Oh, I know who it is. It's always the red one.
Wait, what? What? It isn't me. It isn't me.
Oh, right. There's usually two imposters.
Dear God.
The imposters aren't just tricksters. They're also hunters. Bloodhounds tracking and assassinating crewmates when they least expect it.
They'll snap their necks, stab them with a knife, shoot them with a desert eagle, or use their frickin' tongues to impale their faces. Oh, God! Right through the visor.
They may look like they're wearing spacesuits, but that's not a visor. That is their actual face. Examining their cross-section reveals their insides always match the color of their bodies, and that they are comprised of exactly one large bone, which must mean their ability to walk is entirely muscle-based. Their whole anatomy is one unsolvable mystery.
Ew! They've got human toes, buff arms for no reason, and can stretch like Mr. Fantastic? What are these freaky things?
No one knows. They don't even exist within the same realm of mortality as you or I. Even if one of them is killed or ejected into the lifeless void of space, they return as a ghost, invisible, incorporeal, unable to communicate with the living, but nonetheless still among us.
Even beyond death, they can plot the demise of other crew.
Or become guardian angels for the living by literally shielding them.
That's gotta be one tough shield, because remember that Desert Eagle they holster? Apparently, that thing also fires a laser that can rip apart whole planets. Good God! To split this planet apart like that would need over 10 nonillion tons of TNT.
A number so incomprehensible you'd have to multiply 1 billion by 1 billion. Twice.
More than enough to annihilate Earth over 160 million times. Which seems like overkill for the, space vampires they were fighting.
Right, the crew has crossed over with a variety of other universes. Fortnite, Vampire Survivors, Space Warlord Organ Trading Simulator, the classics.
Including this Henry Stickmin guy. Apparently, he's a kleptomaniac with a surprisingly wide and wacky arsenal.
Real ones played the Henry Stickmin games, let's be honest. Made by the same people, too.
Like a banana bomb, a teleporter, a ninja star, and a magic pencil that can bring drawings to life.
These creepy Teletubbies can sketch whatever they want into existence, and they're suddenly everywhere I look now. Where's these little trash can people are freaking me out?
In a strange way, all of this makes sense for this fascinating species. In the face of insurmountable odds, something inside tells them to band together no matter what, to use all the tools available and try to survive again and again. On a ship, on strange planets, anywhere they may be, in spite of anything that may be going on in the world. They either fix what's broken or face certain doom. But no matter what, they do it together.
Together! Yeah! Woo! Welcome to the bright, colorful world of the Blunderdome! Natural habitat to these lovable little beings known as the Fall Guys, who race each other through fun playgrounds with nothing but clear skies above.
These lively obstacle courses showcase their inherent skills and abilities. As if drawn by natural instinct, they hurdle over barriers together and pass through various tests of strength, agility, and mental fortitude.
And it's pretty impressive considering how elaborate these bounce house courses get. How do these weebles wobble through it?
With a shocking level of innate parkour mastery that otherwise hasn't been seen since 2006. But honestly, not many of the beans make it, and only one can be crowned the winner before everything starts all over again.
Which makes for some very friendly competition, like survival of the fittest, but for a bunch of candy grimaces. They'll grab, shove, and slam into each other to make it out on top, or even roll up into a ball and launch across the course. Self-preservation be damned.
And over time, the beans have evolved to higher levels of, let's call it imagination. The engineer, Digi, invented the creative device so the beans could start making and designing new obstacles and challenges for themselves, as well as additional tools like wrecking balls, wind-up boxes for punching foes, and even translators that make their nonsensical language intelligible.
But even at their best, they're still just flinging themselves over these obstacles like a bunch of drunken lemmings.
This species seems to have a biological urge to navigate these courses for one singular purpose: get that crown.
I mean, if I could be king for a day, I'd push you off a cliff right now.
Very funny. Get away from me.
Things in the Blunderdome can get wild. We've seen these goobers get smacked by giant mallets and fall into actual hot lava, but they always pop back up at the qualification stage later, completely unharmed. Somehow.
These remarkable creatures have demonstrated some dumbfounding durability, such as getting struck by meteors. That's a hit anywhere from 18 tons of TNT to 15 kilotons. But they still get right back up to Rube Goldberg themselves straight through another obstacle course.
On top of that, they were hit with the Big Bang and came out the other side completely fine. Wait, what? Did I just say the Big Bang? Why do we even mention the meteor? Who cares? Their suits are basically indestructible.
Boomstick, I hate to tell you this.
No.
Those aren't really...
Don't say it!
Those aren't actually suits.
Of course, that, but
This is what
actually
happens
getting
when
interesting.
cookies catch the
Hold on.
tiniest wave.
There you go.
That's their skin.
Oh, man. People were getting weird back in 2020. Didn't they have better things to do?
With only
That's
arms,
funny
legs, and
reference.
eyes, there must be some genetic mechanism inside the beans that causes them to be self-sustaining. Though after some dissection, it's unclear. This is an official image, by the way.
I don't know what's more upsetting, that skeleton or the fact that these jelly beans are 6 friggin' feet tall.
Imagine bumping into this thing in a dark alleyway. No, thank you.
So, this means when you start the game, you're just flat out naked? Just swinging away, beans in the wind.
Strange such nakedness would be allowed, considering what's actually happening is the Fall Guys are contestants in a non-stop 24/7 game show, the ultimate knockout. Yeah, that's what's actually happening here. So what might be misconstrued as some sort of migration cycle is really a brutal, never-ending gauntlet that takes advantage of their tunnel vision.
Oh, it's like the Truman Show mixed with Wipeout and Naked and Afraid. What happened to them being just colorful cartoon beans?
And they survive to keep playing the game no matter what. The game makers have said that when the beans fall to their death, they feel a moment of displacement, serenity, zen-like detachment from all worldly and physical bonds. Then they pop back onto the podium to celebrate their achievements. That's an official quote.
They've also said they're strong enough to rip someone in half and can stretch their bodies so far they pass beyond the observable universe.
Oh god, the Twitter feats.
Oh yeah! January 18th, 2022, 9:14 a.m. The Fall Guy stretched so far he exited the universe as we know it, and then he kept going.
Speaking of universes, the Fall Guys have seen dozens of guest stars from other stories and have learned from their cultures, like flying around in the TARDIS of Doctor Who fame, wielding He-Man's power sword, launching Ryu's iconic Hadouken, or even just becoming Pac-Man. They just become Pac-Man. They're Pac-Man now.
Wiz, I know we've seen some crazy things on the show, but these 6 feet tall jelly bean monsters eat food through their feet. What are we about to rot upon the world? Is this cute and colorful reality an endless void of darkness and despair? Revelations of disturbances too catastrophic for the human mind to process? A vicious cycle on this blue marble surrounded by mouthless, dead-eyed beans.
Pretty much.
Ah, cool, let's see them fight.
Okay, before we actually see the fight, I might skip this ad. I want y'all to bet who's gonna win. I thought it might be. I was thinking at first, the Among Us characters, but I feel like it might be the Fall Guys characters that might win. I honestly am not sure, but I'm gonna skip the ad real quick and actually go into the fight. I'm curious. Yeah, I love the animation though. Bro, they have to reference that. Oh wow, it's the red one. Oh, he can't get hurt. I forgot. That's a... Wait, hold on. Real ones know that reference. That's such an old reference to Donkey Kong. I love that. Especially since Donkey Kong just came out recently. Of course, it's an ad.
You're Johnny Cage. I love Citizen.
Of course. Oh, the imposter actually won. That's crazy. No, wait. I thought so. I thought it was the Fall Guys character that's gonna win. Because they said they're virtually indestructible. That's clever.
Oh, when's the next episode? This is my new favorite show. Move over, chimp crazy.
We broke this down into 3 categories: offense, defense, and the bizarre. Let's start with offense.
I mean, the bogus Among Us could blow up planets, not to mention moving faster than light to hit all those planets in one shot. It's kinda out there, but no Fall Guy has ever done anything like that. The crewmates clearly get the edge in offense.
Though that impressive power matters less when we look at defense.
It's crazy how much damage the Fall Guys can walk off. They survived anything their course threw at them, took hits from meteors, and most importantly, survived the Big Bang. You know, the explosion that blew the whole frickin' universe into existence? Easy edge for the bumbling beans.
We can even go a step further. Both of these creatures have demonstrated various forms of invulnerability and death negation, like how the Fall Guys could always pop back up for another round, or how the crewmates became ghosts when they died. However, only the Fall Guys had a viable counter. Only the Fall Guys could ensure that their foe stays dead.
Pac-Man, they can become Pac-Man. You know, eats ghosts.
Brilliant.
I
Which leads us
honestly
to the
forgot
truly
all
bizarre
about it.
stuff about both of
Forgot
us
that.
beanie freaks.
They could both stretch their bodies to absurd lengths, but only the Fall Guys stretch beyond the observable universe in a matter of minutes. In fact, if we take these posting times literally, that would mean the Fall Guys can stretch at speeds over a quadrillion times faster than light.
I don't know, Wiz. That feels like a bit of a stretch. Wink.
The crewmates did have plenty of answers to the Fall Guys' hijinks, like a magic pencil sword to fight off He-Man's power sword, or how they could potentially hack Digi's creations.
But the overwhelming amount of stuff that the Fall Guys have access to just dwarfs the Among Us crew's arsenal. I mean, Hadoukens, TARDIS, just the tip of the iceberg. Yeah, the spaceship crew had a few deadlier weapons among them, but the Fallen Guys had too many options that could not be countered.
The crewmates may have been cunning and dangerous, but the one-track-minded Fall Guys just wouldn't go down.
Making sure the losers of this fight were no longer Among Us.
Oh no, we never found the second imposter!
Ah, damn it, I knew that stupid robot was sus!
Sigh. So embarrassing.
The winner is the Fall Guys. And me.
Next time on Death Battle.
That was actually really good. The animation was good. I want to give over thoughts. I had a feeling Fall Guys gonna win because when they said they're virtually indestructible, I'm like, yeah, they basically won. And it's also kind of cool since since Among Us basically kind of killed Fall Guys as a game. And Among Us did kill Fall Guys in a way. So it's kind of cool for them like kind of in this way to get like a leg up or something. But I actually thought that was really good. Let's see. What was the other one? Let's go back. The other one, what was the other one? Where is it at? Where's Tom and Jerry at? Let's see. Where was Tom and Jerry? Okay, I think Tom and Jerry's a little bit more up or down. Let's see. No, Tom and Jerry's a little bit more up. Hold on. Oh, there it is. Tom and Jerry versus Wile E. Coyote. There it is.
It's about priorities. And Congressman John James just said we aren't one. James voted to kick 17 million people off of Medicaid insurance.
Oh,
And
wow.
access to Planned Parenthood is
So,
essential
not
health.
interested.
He also supports abortion bans, even here. Learn more.
Performance, durability.
See, I really don't care about the ads.
Only one place does it all. Harbor Freight.
Okay, there we go.
Wile E. Coyote, the fastest and furriestest of the Looney Tunes.
Tomcat, the powerhouse pussycat from Tom and Jerry.
The fans voted for it and we're here to deliver.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. In tales told over shimmering campfire by the tribespeople of North America, there was no
Is this an ad? Okay, okay.
as Coyote.
Oh, hey Portal, thanks for joining the stream. Hope you've been doing well. I'm just reacting to some things.
He was a foolish trickster who could die and return to life.
And to the brothers Warner, he's just a poor dumb schmuck who can't catch a break.
To this day, the great coyote stalks the American Southwest, hunting his indefatigable prey, the Roadrunner. And this modern wily coyote is driven by a ruthless entrepreneurial spirit.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, and it drove him straight off a cliff. He'll chase that bird-shaped happily ever after to his own inevitable undoing. Such is the lot of the common man.
You might not expect it from an anthropomorphic canine Job, but Wiley was born the son of world-famous hunter Cage E. Coyote. His father raised him from infancy to hound his avian adversary and forbade him to speak until he tasted victory. On the face, an easy task. Coyotes are incredibly adaptable predators, capable of hunting in both rural and urban environments.
They're also speedy little demons. They can sprint at up to 43 miles per hour, though that's cold comfort when that blue meeping bastard...
I'll try check it out maybe today.
Or outrun a car that was moving fast enough to travel through time.
Frankly, it's incredible that Wiley manages to consistently keep up with his prey at all. But he does.
No, really, it's actually stated that only a, quote, tiny little extra burst of speed separates the coyote and the Roadrunner. Heck, Bugs Bunny himself needed to take super speed supplements in order to move fast enough to outrun Wiley.
But almost as fast isn't fast enough. Fortunately, Wiley's got an endless assortment of gadgets, gizmos, and reams of blueprints to make up the difference.
He's got your classics like dynamite, anvils, and spring-loaded boxing gloves, along with heavier artillery like heat-seeking missiles, a 10 billion volt electromagnet, and a friggin' trebuchet, a Reddit favorite.
Many of which he invented himself and uses in excruciatingly detailed schemes that inevitably go awry. Despite being a self-described super genius, Wiley has an officially measured IQ of 3.
That's the same IQ
3?
as Cactus.
Okay, the test results were fake, but he's still an idiot.
So why not let a soulless corporation do the hard work for him?
Acme sells any product that you can imagine, and Wiley is their most devoted customer, contributing up to 99% of its multi-billion-dollar revenue.
Thanks for the inherited wealth, Pops. Oh, don't worry, I'm spending it all in one place.
He's got an Acme Book of Magic, Acme Clone-O-Matic, Acme Death Ray, Acme City in a Box, Acme Universal Remote, which can pause, fast forward, and rewind a person through time.
Too bad half the stuff Wiley uses is intentionally sabotaged, because Acme's board of directors is exclusively Roadrunners. My man cannot catch a break, but he sure can take some punishment.
No matter the severity of his failures, Wiley is still a tune and can bounce back from just about anything.
He's been sliced, stabbed, squashed, exploded, melted, blasted into a constellation, and overall verbed for the last 87 years straight, without ever actually dying. He once got fully disintegrated into ash and popped back up like it was nothing.
Similar to the immortal coyote of Sewetmuk legend.
He's also shattered the fourth wall tons of times and even left the comic page entirely to catch the Roadrunner. Ah, so close.
Believe it or not, there is actually a biological reason for these abilities. Loony DNA. Every toon's got it, not just the loony ones. And it's what lets them survive fatal damage up to being fully erased off the page.
Game over.
Essentially dictating their personal slice of reality to whatever is funny.
Like how gravity only affects the coyote when he looks down.
Toons are immune to the laws of physics as we know them.
That's why Wiley developed a counter to this immortality, the Loony DNA Dissolver, which leaves toons vulnerable to fatal wounds the same way we are. Yet again, so close. You can't say he hasn't tried everything.
It was Wiley's experience as a veteran toon that landed him a job at Acme University as department chair of the School of Hard Knocks, teaching up-and-coming Tiny Toons how to use their abilities.
Okay, so Naruto.
And just like Naruto's jutsus, Toon Force works like an actual power system, with more experienced toons like Wiley who are more powerful than their younger counterparts.
And that means Wiley should be capable of replicating feats and abilities performed by any other Looney Tune, like traveling between different mediums or altering the plot of the cartoon he's in.
And my favorite was the time Plucky Duck used Marvin
Oh,
the Martian's matter transmogrifier
they're just
to
okay.
set up
Basically, they're explaining like their feats, like Tom and Wile E. Coyote's feats. Since I watched like stuff like this years ago, I get what they're saying. But for someone that's new seeing this, I understand it can be boring. So I completely understand by that.
And then suck up the animator animating his universe.
And then suck up the animator's universe for good measure.
Wiley's got a cushy 10-year job teaching that stuff. Impressive for an abject failure at his life mission. He's helped stop a meteor from destroying Earth, beat the Monstars in basketball, and even, whoa, snap, caught the Roadrunner! Oh, wait, never mind, so damn close!
According to 1977's Tweety and Sylvester issue 67, Wile E. Coyote has attempted to catch the Roadrunner 4,776,842 times. Scaling to the present, that's over 10 million failures.
That takes dedication, or maybe self-destructive stubbornness. Too blinded by bird lust to see the forest for the trees.
But Acme's intentional malfunctions and Coyote's recklessness don't account for all of his catastrophes. There's something else, something grander, otherworldly, standing in the way of our furry friend's salvation.
I'll see.
God is just plain out to get this guy.
And by God, we mean the closest thing that exists for Coyote and Roadrunner. Chuck Jones.
The guy that created him and helped forge the Looney Tunes into how we know him today.
Originally meant to be a parody of earlier chase cartoons like, well, Tom and Jerry, Jones established several rules for their animated shorts that superseded Coyote's reality warping tune abilities.
Rules that cover his obsession, faulty products, and the fact that no outside force, not even the Roadrunner, is to blame for his defeat. Just him.
While other creatives have altered this formula in the decades since Jones's departure, these rules have effectively made the Coyote's defeats cosmically ordained.
God nerfed Wile E. Coyote. In all our years making Death Battle, we have never seen a handicap like that.
But what else can you expect from our fanatical furry failson? He's the Sultan of Slapstick, the CEO of Second
Yeah,
Place,
it is around 23
as long as he
minutes
picks
long.
himself back up and
They
dusts
mostly
off the
explain
ashes,
like their
that'll
feats
never
and
be
stuff,
all,
both
folks.
Tom and Wile E. Coyote, and then they're gonna fight. And then it's an ad. Great. Okay, there you go.
The year was 1939. War raged in Europe between the British Tommies and the German Jerrys. As the beleaguered English made their miraculous escape from the German encirclement off the coast of Dunkirk, one might have called the battle a game of cat and mouse.
Oh, wow, is that actually where their names come from? I'm looking this up.
Regardless of their names' origin, William Hanna and Joseph Barbera's infamous cat and mouse.
So that's
duo
why
became
they
the
call it.
undisputed kings
Wait,
of
hold on. Let me go back. What was their names again?
William Hanna and Joseph.
So that's why they call it. Yeah, so that's why they call it Hanna-Barbera. Now I understand. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. I didn't realize that's clever. I didn't realize that.
Barbera's infamous cat and mouse duo became the undisputed kings of slapstick comedy.
The formula is simple, and we all know it. Tomcat chases Jerry Mouse around the house. Brutal, bone-shaking, I felt that in my balls. Violence ensues, and Tom is reprimanded by Mammy Two Shoes.
Who is, let's say, very much from the 1940s.
And if you're like me, all you wanted to see was Tom wipe that smug smirk off that little rat's face. Despite my well-documented hatred of cats, even I've got to cringe at years of propaganda to convince us to side with the filthy, flea-ridden rodent over man's second best friend. Oh, big yawn.
House cats like Tom are actually some of Earth's most successful predators. They can run up to 30 miles per hour.
I did not know cats can run that fast.
Commonly perceived as nocturnal, they're actually crepuscular and hunt in the dawn and evening.
Tom specifically is a British shorthair. They're strong, stocky Roman cats bred to withstand harsh conditions. And for Tom, harsh conditions is an understatement.
Tom has collected a crazy assortment of weapons in his war against mousekind. Sure, most of it is the stuff you can find around the average American household, like baseball bats, lead pipes,
and guns.
Yeah, Tom and Jerry is funny.
Lots of guns, but he's got wackier things like a magic wand, a robo-cat, vanishing cream, and a smart cap that gives him all the knowledge in the world.
I'm partial to the sword of light and dark, which severs you from your own shadow, or the rewind remote, which can move your victim backwards through time.
And you can't forget the cat car and
Oh, Fast and the Furious, yo. I love this
Tom's
short.
arsenal is heavily heavily improvisational, which fits his quick thinking in fights over Thanksgiving turkey. Though he often loses his bouts with Jerry, it's not usually because he's dumb or incompetent. Rather, he's just genuinely outplayed.
And even in defeat, he's one tough son of a gun. He's been crushed, blown up, had every bone in his body broken, shattered, melted, and vaporized to dust, and survived.
Well, mostly. Tom actually has kicked the bucket multiple times, but little known cat fact, he has 9 lives, as established in the episode Heavenly Puss.
Oh, no.
Oh, Wiz was conducting some different kind of research when he stumbled on that episode.
Very funny. Even if Tom starts to use his lives up, he has a potion that just restores them.
Or he can physically go get...
Really hardcore fortune,
Okay.
but there isn't much of a limit to what Tom can do. He can clone himself, levitate in the air, make his imagination real, and even break the fourth wall and enter the real world.
Yeah, if you only watch the classic cartoons from the 40s, you may be in for a shock. Tom and Jerry gets buck wild.
Yeah, that was a really dope collab.
Inspirations for their names. Thank you, Google.
Oh, you're still on this?
Toy Whiz. They were actually named after the 2 characters in Pierce Egan's delightful life in London, Jerry Hawthorne and Corinthian Tom. It was adapted to the stage with the title Tom and Jerry, which later became a catch-all term in 1800s England for young, drunken rabble-rousers.
One could, in fact, say that many rabbles were roused the times Tom destroyed a planet-busting asteroid, lifted up the sun, and was blown up into a constellation. And he was just fine. Just a bunch of stars now, but he's okay.
He taked an explosion that launched him through time to the Stone Age and has run through space at massively faster than light speeds.
That shouldn't be a surprise when he and Jerry have been at each other's throats for over 80 years now. But what may surprise you is the fact that at the end of the day, they're actually friends.
And they've worked together tons of times to save the day, like when they helped a little orphan girl, Robin Starling, find her way home. Oh, that's a nice end to their story.
Don't you believe it? Now is when we have to talk about Tom and Jerry Chase. Long ago, the warrior god, Lord of Sichuan,
Hold on.
Long Shen, battled the tricksy and indomitable...
Wait, this is the ad?
Atop,
Okay, no.
in keeping with the spirit of the source material. However, it is officially licensed by Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment, which means we have to include it in our research.
So that the gods may grant us mere mortals
Jeez.
some heavenly push.
No!
Bro.
Side, though, Tom has actually managed to catch the little rat fair and square a few times.
By my count of the original shorts, 19 times.
I could watch him on repeat forever. Too bad he's still a filthy feline. The only kitty I truly respect is named after booze.
Well then, you're in luck, because the Tom and Jerry of English literature later became the namesake for a famous Christmas cocktail.
Because there's no better way to get absolutely trashed than with good old Tom and Jerry.
Okay, before we actually watch the fight, I want to skip their ads. Who do y'all think is going to win this fight? A Wile E. Coyote or Tom? If y'all had to guess. I'm dying laughing right now. If I had to guess who I think will win, I feel like it might be Tom. The only reason why I say that, because when they brought up that Looney Tunes potion that can actually make them get hurt, and Tom can use that thinking cap, I honestly think Tom might win, but yet again, it could go 50-50, but I'm leaning more towards Tom, but I would love to be proven wrong, though.
We hand chop
And of course,
everything
it's an ad.
This is real.
Exactly. You'll know how real it is because of how it tastes.
And to add, yeah, Tom. I feel like it might be Tom, just a little bit. Tom for the W. Oh, the potion episode. I remember that. He gets big, right? No, okay, that's a different episode. Meep meep. I'll see. This probably might be the last thing I might watch today, though, and react to. Like I said, wait, is this the Tunes potion? I think, at least I think it is. No, no, it's something else. No, it's a speed potion that bugs use. He's gonna. I knew it. That was funny. Fourth wall break. Wait. Let's see. Was that the... Well, let me rewind that. Let me rewind it. Hold on. Was that actually the... Yeah, it was the tune thing, like I was about to say. I knew they were gonna bring this up. Oh, so Wile E. Coyote actually won.
Wile E. Coyote, super genius.
Yo, he actually won. Wow, that's crazy. They're gonna explain why he won right now.
Thank God one of them actually died this time. I mean, no! Animal cruelty, no!
Considering coyotes eat cats, I'm not surprised.
While both Cat and Coyote were incredibly powerful, they weren't literal gods who could snap their problems away. They had limitations and weaknesses that could be exploited, especially by each other. Let's first talk their stats.
Both were strong enough to contend with universe-threatening phenomena, but comparing Wile E to Plucky Duck, Looney Tunes can not only destroy their own universe, but their animators as well.
And while Tom could move faster than light, Wile E could keep up with the Roadrunner, who could outspeed a car fast enough to travel through time. That's immeasurably fast, and much faster than Tom. Wile E gets the edge in stats.
Wile E's arsenal was a bit better too, believe it or not. Even eliminating the devices that have been shown to malfunction, he still countered everything Tom had.
The biggest being the Looney DNA Dissolver, which could render Tom's cartoony healing factor moot and end the fight.
While Tom has never been shown to have Looney DNA specifically, the concept clearly has nothing to do with actual DNA molecules.
Looney Tunes have been erased completely and still returned, so it's clearly something more fundamental to their essence.
And since the Dissolver works on any tunes, not just the Looney ones, it should apply to Tom. But considering how much of a screw-up Wile E is, it wasn't a sure bet. Hell, it could have backfired, especially considering how much more competent Tom is.
When it came to intelligence, Wile E's engineering and scheming genius were often defeated by his own ego and stubbornness. Tom, on the other hand, was consistently more flexible, pragmatic, and victorious in his fights. He definitely gets the edge there.
Oh, and Tom has one other big advantage. He doesn't have God nerfing him.
And that's the big question. Was Tom capable enough to benefit from Wile E's narrative-enforced bad luck and see the DNA Dissolver backfire against him?
That bad luck is a core part of Wile E's character as a cartoon. So let's call it his, toonliness.
To find the answer, we dug deep through the bowels of Looney Tunes lore and ended up in an unexpected place. Space Jam.
Where Wile E yet again fails against the Roadrunner, but against the villains of the movie, the Monstars, he actually scores.
And scores again in the sequel, more than anyone else. But according to Chuck Jones's rules, that shouldn't happen, right?
Throughout his entire history, Wily's cosmically ordained failures only occur when he's specifically chasing the Roadrunner, or other tunes the plot bends around like bugs, because that's what Chuck Jones's rules were written for. Coyote and Roadrunner cartoons.
And even then, looking closely, they've been broken a few times throughout the decades, even during Chuck Jones's tenure.
Without the universe nerfing him, there's no reason to think Wily couldn't eventually land a hit with the Looney DNA Dissolver.
Especially when the only reason it failed was because of the Roadrunner's intervention, a direct violation of Chuck Jones's limitations on the Coyote.
And especially when it's the only thing that either one had that could kill the other.
Despite lacking Wily's narrative impediments, and despite having a better track record overall, Tom ultimately had no surefire way to kill Wily, whereas Wily's superior strength, speed, and looting arsenal ensured his victory.
Wily gave one hell of a chase and left Tom Jones in for a rematch.
The winner is Wily Coyote.
So I understand what they're saying. So basically, in the Looney Tunes cartoons, bad stuff only happens to Wile E. Coyote if he's trying to do something with Bugs or Roadrunner. But since it wasn't them, and since with the Toon DNA thing, that's why he won. That's the main reason. So I understand why he won. That's actually clever. That makes sense now, guys. Well, I think that might be the end of the live, because I have been reacting to things for a little over an hour. I might end the YouTube stream in a second, but if you're watching on the Purple app, we are going to rate somebody. I am going to go live maybe tomorrow around 6 or 7 EST. Maybe I might play Peak with my brother, or if not, maybe Sunday, I'll see. But everyone that's watching on... maybe a different time, because I was planning on making this short live portal. So, thank y'all all for watching the stream on the Red app, and I will see y'all next time. Goodbye, and deuces.